What is happening, you guys? Joshua Elder here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here at the beautiful Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas, and I wanted to shoot a video for you guys about the three phases, or the three types, I guess, of people that you're typically marketing to. Number one, there's people that are ready to buy today. Then you have people that are ready to buy 30 to 60 days from now. They're doing their research. They're not just consuming your content, but they're consuming many other people's content out there. Those typically are people that are like within the 60 to 80% of people that you're marketing to. And then you got people that are just non-buyers. They just consume a lot of content. They don't take a lot of action. They're more curious than serious. So audience number one is the 10 to 20% of people that are ready to buy today. And unfortunately, that's what most people are competing with. They're competing with the people that type in, Samsung HD 40K LYX TV, right? Those are the people, like when they're typing a model number in, like they're ready to make that buying decision. They're just looking for the best price. While everybody else, what they're doing is they're in the research phase. They're still looking at different TVs. Maybe they're looking at Sony TVs. Maybe they're looking at Panasonic, TVs, if there's Panasonic TVs, Mitsubishi TVs, if they're still around. So you have those people, those two groups of people. The first group is a 10 to 20% ready to buy today. Great, but you're competing with a lot of people. Then you have the 60 to 80% of people that are ready to buy 30, 60, 90 days from now, which means you're getting more of the market share of people. Yeah, there's going to be more of an indoctrination process that you need to send them through. You're going to need to convince them that you're the person that they should be, buying, your product, your service, whatever it is that you're offering. So the question becomes, would you rather have the 60 to 80% that will buy, it's just a matter of time, or would you rather just have the 10 to 20% here? In other words, would you rather have $50,000 30 to 60 days from now or $5,000 today? And that's really what we're dealing with here. So the process in which you should be sending people through to get them, indoctrinated, in other words, knowing, liking, trusting you, and knowing that your product is the best product and completely separating yourself from the marketplace, is to consistently be in front of them. The reason why we like our parents most often, and we respect our parents for the most part, right, is because they gave us a lot of impressions growing up. And so what we want to do for our audience is we want to give them as many impressions as we can, because if we show them that we're always there for them, that we're consistently trying to solve their problems, they're most likely going to do business with us more so than somebody else that just put up one ad on Facebook that's just like everybody else's. Through creating consistent content like videos like these, audios, podcasts, Facebook posts, we can accomplish taking somebody that's that wants to be a buyer that isn't yet convinced, buying our products and services. So it's really this process of playing this waiting game to have a huge upside in the long run. So one of the things that I do is I consistently put up content on YouTube. And then when I do that, I'll take this piece of content. You might see it somewhere else online. You might be seeing it on a blog. You might be seeing it on Facebook. You might be seeing it on Instagram. I'll cut it up into bite-sized pieces to fit these other native platforms. People come on YouTube to watch 10, 20, 50, 2-hour videos, right? They go on Facebook to typically watch 5 to 10 minutes plus, depending on how engaging the video is. And then on Instagram, the attention span is even less, right? You're typically able to create a video for about a minute or so. And so what you do is you create one piece of content and you strip the audio, you cut it down, and you redistribute that content across multiple social media platforms. So you're able to kill multiple birds with one single stone. And you don't just do that once, but you do it consistently day in and day out. And then within that content, you give value, just like I'm doing right now. You put out goodwill, and then you make a small offer within your content. So for example, if you want to know more about this stuff on how to use social media and branding to build a long-term, sustainable, consistent business where you're making consistent income day in and day out, you can click the link below or simply go to htasecrets.com to learn more. So that's an example of making a call to action, or sort of a soft sell or a soft close into your offer. And that's pretty much it. I don't consider myself a great salesman. I say that often, but you let the offer on the page that you're sending them to do all the selling and telling, so you really don't have to do a whole lot. So if you consistently put out goodwill, mix in offers in your videos, send people to, whether you're sending them to a webinar, a sales page, you're sending them to a checkout page, whatever it may be, you can use this sort of process to do that. Another thing that you can do is simply on your actual video is add your website, because a lot of people will manually go to htasecrets.com, in a separate browser. So being able to brand your content with whatever website, whatever offer, so you can really use this to send them wherever it is that you want. One other thing that you can do is you can go back to your content that performed the best, and then you can run this content as ads, especially on Facebook, and then continue to profit day in and day out, which means you don't have to be on social media constantly. You don't have to try and be the Kardashians or anything. You can truly be yourself and live a life and create a business full of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. So essentially what we're doing here, to summarize, is to take the people that are ready to buy 30 to 60 days from now. And then you continually put out content to these people, indoctrinating them, getting them to know, like, and trust you, know about your offers. And then within your videos, you create a call to action intermittently, just simply saying, hey, if you want to know more, go to yourwebsite.com. In my case, it's htasecrets.com. And I hope to see you on the other side. And then you just simply finish your content. And you do that again and again and again, taking the problems that your target market has and creating little mini videos just like this, or longer videos on YouTube, and then consistently solving those problems. And over time, people will see that you're real, they'll see that you're authentic, they'll know about your product, they'll know about you, and they'll be more inclined to buy your stuff. And then lastly, you take that content that did so well, the previous 30 days that you put out the content, look at the engagement, look at the comments, the likes, the views, and take that best content and start running ads to it. And that's where you can really scale your business to the moon. So if you want to do more with less, and you want to learn this whole process in its entire detail, feel free to go to htasecrets.com. And I hope to see you in the next video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already by clicking that red subscribe button, and tick the bell icon to be notified of all future videos that I upload when I upload them. Take care, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.